Hi everyone, so this video I'm going to call the Senegalese Twisted Updo, and this is the hairstyle that I will be showing you today. There's a little bit of prep that I did before the style. I just took some pre-twisted crochet Senegalese twists and I started loading those onto my crochet needle, and I'm going to use this later on in the video. If you want to just pre-twist Kanekalon hair, you could do that too, but I chose to use pre-twisted Senegalese twists since I had them from my last install. And then once I put a couple of those on my crochet needle, I looped a hair tie onto the end and closed the latch, and then I pushed each twist onto the hair tie, and that way I've got a string of pre-twisted Senegalese twists that I can add at the end of the hairstyle. It's really simple, really easy to do, but I did this before I started doing my hair. Now once you've got that all set and ready to go, you're going to put that aside and you're going to start on your hair. My hair is about 50% dry. I put it in 6 large twists. I already have my leave-in and oil in my hair, and I will leave everything that I used in this video in the description box below. I just parted a section from ear to ear in the back of my head. This is just stretched natural hair. If you want to blow dry it, you could probably do that too, but I just chose to put it in twists to stretch it out to avoid using lots of heat. And then I just combed through my hair just a little bit to make it easier to work with. And I started by, well, what I thought was a part down the middle. It's actually a little crooked, but it doesn't have to be perfect. If you're more of a perfectionist with your hairstyles, then by all means, make a straighter part. So I started in the middle and I sectioned off the 2 sides to keep them out of the way, and then I applied a little bit of gel, and the gel I'm using is Kinky-Curly Curling Custard, and I applied that to my nape and all along the hair at the back of my head. And this is not a flat twisting video because, as you can see, I do it really weird and they're not as cute as some other people's flat twists, but this is what works for me, so I just struggled through the flat twist. If you want to do cornrows, if you're more advanced in your braiding skills, then by all means, a cornrows going up your head would probably look really cute with this as well. But I chose to do flat twists so it would kind of match the Senegalese twist texture. If you want, you could also add braiding hair into your flat twist to make them fuller and thicker, but I don't have those kind of skills, so I didn't do that. Once you get to the end of your part, you're going to just continue twisting all the way down, just in a regular 2-strand twist. And I did put a tiny bit of gel on the ends to kind of keep them together so they wouldn't unravel while I was working. And I just did that 4 more times on the back of my head, and like magic, I'm done. Actually, that probably took me about 20 minutes to do, just because I'm not very good at flat twisting going up. And then I took the front section of my hair. It's a little more damp than the back, but that's okay. I'm going to pull out a couple tendrils by my temples. You can be a little more deliberate with that if you want. I was kind of in a rush, so I was going kind of quick. But then I just gathered all of the hair together, the loose hair and the twists, put a little more gel on my edges, and you could always make them fancier with like some edge control and a toothbrush, but I didn't have a whole lot of time, so I just took a soft boar bristle brush and smoothed down my edges. And later, I didn't show this on camera, I put a little scarf on to kind of make everything lay down, and you could always do that too. And then I'm going to put it in a ponytail holder. I only looped it twice just because I get a headache if it's too tight. And then I take that prep piece with all the Senegalese twists on the headband and put that around the ponytail. I just tied it in the back and then bobby pinned the 2 ends in place. Then I took the loose hair at the top and divided it into 3 sections, and each section, aside from the little twists, I put in a large loose 2-strand twist. And I did that for each of the 3 sections. Then I divide the ponytail in half and start twisting and rolling the hair around to make a bun. This isn't exactly how I thought this hairstyle was going to turn out. I thought I had a little more time and I was going to do a flat twist design for the front of my hair, but since I ran out of time, I just pushed it all back without twisting it, and you could totally do that to make it into a new or a different style to make it look a little more elaborate. But I still liked the way this looked, with the big twists and little twists in there. And then you just arrange the hair around to make sure it's secure. I'm not going to show you all of the finagling I did because it took a little bit of time, but you use some bobby pins to just pin all the twists, the ends of the twists in place. Anything you find loose, just go ahead and tuck that under and arrange it. Make sure it's not lopsided, and there we go. A couple things you could do. I got this little flower headband crown at a thrift store, and I added that, and that's a nice cute little touch. Maybe a formal updo, or if you're going to a wedding, or if you're in a wedding, this is one option that you could do with this little updo. And of course, you could also leave it without anything in it, or if you're feeling bohemian, I don't know if that's the right word, you could put a little flower in it like I did here. I think that's how I ended up wearing this style because I love hair flowers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye!